I'm Shannon Morse for Signal by Sony. I am very excited because today we get to unbox a gorgeous 55-inch X930D Sony HDR 4K Ultra HD TV. It is equipped with 4K HDR combined with Extended Dynamic Range Pro that creates detailed lifelike images. The X930D is powered by Android TV, which means you can access apps, games, content from Google Play, YouTube, Netflix, and tons of other choices. Okay, let's start. Grab a knife and cut the top of the box to get to the accessories. The first thing you'll see is the setup guide. Don't throw that away, you will need it a bit later. Under the flaps, you're going to find the remote, which has Google Play and Netflix buttons, as well as a built-in mic. The power cables and power brick, mounting screws, and part of the stand. A small bag of screws is taped onto this bag, so make sure to keep those somewhere safe for later. Now that you've got all the accessories from the top, remove the 4 clips holding the box in place and carefully lift the box from the TV. You might want to get a friend to help with this part. Next comes the cable cover, some extra styrofoam packaging, and the TV stand. You'll also find a full guide, 2 batteries, and the IR sensor in a bag near the bottom. This next part is really important. Before removing the TV from the box, you will need to set up the stand. To do so, attach the 2 pieces with 4 screws and set it aside. Make sure your screws are fully tightened, as we will be setting the TV straight into it from the box. You're going to have 4 screws left, so save them somewhere safe. You're going to need them in a few seconds. Okay, so back to the TV box. Call back your friend and remove the TV from the box by lifting carefully on both sides and the bottom. Place your hands along the bezel, not the screen, and slide it into the stand and secure it with the 4 screws that we talked about before. Then you can add the cover to the stand and to the back of the TV. On the back under these covers you have 4 HDMI, the cable antenna port, component and audio inputs, and on the right side we have 3 USB inputs, one of which is USB 3, digital audio, and an Ethernet input. Prepare your power cables, turn on your TV, and bask in its glory. Alright, well first you'll need to set up the language, the internet connection, and accept the privacy policy. The X930D is running the latest version of Android TV, and it comes with a setup guide to get you started. Once you start watching video, you'll really notice some of the specs of this TV stand out, such as the slim backlight drive, which is a new technology that detects areas on the screen that are too dark and sends light to those areas for balanced brightness, 4K HDR, and the triluminous display. The 4K HDR, which is enhanced by Extended Dynamic Range Pro, creates detailed lifelike images while also covering a full range of dark and light to enhance whatever you're watching. That triluminous display allows the TV to produce a wider range of color depth, meaning that blues, reds, and greens will pop. Along the edges, it's got a very thin design with sophisticated golden accents, so it looks kind of like a picture frame, a very fancy picture frame. I'm Shannon Morse for more Signal by Sony.